What's up, Ragin Nation? How y'all doing? This is Alex Yu. You're watching Transformers 4 production update number 4. This is a video series where I just like to talk about all the production updates that is going on with the 4th installment of Transformers. And today I got some casting rumors slash news. I don't know if I can say it's solid news, but this is regarding Mark Wahlberg. We're talking about Mark Wahlberg again because there was a rumor that Mark Wahlberg could be in Transformers 4, but then Michael Bay squashed that rumor. However, he just went back on saying something about Mark Wahlberg again. Now, the original rumor was that he was going to be in Transformers 4, but then when he squashed it, he just said that he had such a great time working with Mark Wahlberg in Pain and Gain that he wanted to put him in his next movie. That's not Transformers 4. Well, this is what he posted on his website. He was quoted saying, "I squashed a rumor that was on the internet last week. It was about Mark Wahlberg. Mark was rumored to be in Transformers 4. We are working on another movie together, not Transformers 4. I had such a great time working with Mark on Pain and Gain, and he gave such a great performance." Well, let's just say the internet chatter gave me some ideas. We are at the inception of our story right now on TF4. Let's say some ideas are gaining traction with me and my writer. So I'm here to say thanks, internet chatter. So that could actually mean that, you know, people talking about Mark Wahlberg being in Transformers 4 actually gave him an idea. And, you know, this just means that Mark Wahlberg could possibly be in Transformers 4. And I'm thinking, how cool is that? I like Mark Wahlberg as a leading man in the movies that he's been in. Most likely he's not going to be a leading man in Transformers 4. Most likely he's going to be a supporting character. But I like Mark Wahlberg. I like Michael Bay's Transformers. And for Mark Wahlberg to be in Transformers 4, that's freaking cool. So I really hope that it happens. Michael Bay's being kind of ambiguous about it. He didn't actually say Mark Wahlberg is officially in it. He's just saying that, I'm going to think about that. I'm going to consider it, and maybe he's going to be in it. That's what he's trying to say in this quote. Anyways, the next piece of information that I have right now is nothing that's solid at all, but it's still something that I want to point out. And you know how much Tyrese Gibson wants to be in the next Transformers movie. He keeps on tweeting about it, and there's all these articles on the internet saying that he wants to be in it. He's in talks with Michael Bay to be in it. Well, I'm surprised that nobody caught this. This was tweeted from his Twitter profile 2 weeks ago, and I decided to save the screenshot of it, and here he is saying that it's unreal to be physically walking inside of answered prayers. #Transformers. And then there's a picture link, and that picture link actually leads to one of his previous photos when he was in one of the Transformers movies. I'm just thinking that, hey, what does this tweet mean? He said he's physically walking inside of answered prayers, and the hashtag is Transformers. Does that mean that his prayers were answered about wanting to be in Transformers 4? So there's a possibility that we're going to see Tyrese again. He's the one out of all the other actors that wants to be in this movie the most. So, you know, there's another possibility right now. Mark Wahlberg and Tyrese Gibson. Now, the other actor that might be in Transformers 4, and this is not solid, this is just a little bit of a suggestion. I've been chatting with one of the stuntmen from Transformers Dark of the Moon. I got to know him through Twitter, and we've been chatting back and forth through our tweets, and I would say that he's a friend of mine now at this point, and that is James D. Weston. And we've chatted on Twitter, and he's a pretty cool guy. And I want to see him back in the next installment of Transformers. He has performed in Transformers 1. He's been in Transformers Dark of the Moon as part of the Lennox team. He's also been in some other roles. Here you can see a photo of him with Cuba Gooding Jr. in Red Tails. Then here's him with Gary Sinise in CSI. And also he was also starring with Jude Law in Contagion. So he's been in a lot of roles. And for him to come back in Transformers 4, that would be really cool, because I see him as a friend that I got to know over the internet. And if he's in Transformers 4 and I see him in it, it'll be like, hey, I know that guy. That's cool that they put him in there. So I'm calling out to Michael Bay right now, and I'd like you to put my friend James D. Weston in Transformers 4. You've already worked with him in Transformers 1 and Transformers Dark of the Moon, and I think things worked out, so I would love to see him back in the next installment. I hope that you can make it happen. Anyways, that's all I have to say in this video. Mark Wahlberg, Tyrese Gibson, and possibly my friend James D. Weston could be in Transformers 4. And I want to ask you guys, what do you think about Mark Wahlberg in Transformers 4? What kind of role and character would Mark Wahlberg be playing in the next installment of Transformers? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, and also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. This is the last video that I'm going to be posting before I head to Japan. I'm just packing right now, got all my gear ready. Anyway, stay tuned for my next video. I don't know when that'll be, but I'll try to do my best in keeping you updated as usual. My name is Alex Yu, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Let me see. Yeah, this was on sale, 30% off. So that means $99.99 plus 30% off is